Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. Today I have some project share for you guys. Before I get to my share though, I just want to remind everyone that this project share here is due to a few weeks ago I had requested some swap partners, and being that lately I have been really in love and fascinated with the whole Tilda Magnolia world. Um, I wanted to do a themed pocket letter swap, and I wanted to do it. Um, truly, I wanted to use these papers that I have so long have been wanting and finally got my hands on, and it's the Tilda Magnolia Apple Bloom Mini Pattern Pad. Um, Beautiful papers. I'm sure you've seen them. Great colors. And that's what really inspired my decision to make the pocket letter. That plus the stamps. I am a stamp fanatic. I always have been in love with stamps. And it wasn't until a few years ago, thanks to one of my sweet friends, Sharon, who is Sorolel here on YouTube. It wasn't until watching her videos that I decided to try to incorporate more stamps in my projects, and I started making cards because before I only made layouts. And then I started doing mini albums and ATCs and now pocket letters. And I'm telling you, I just love my stamps. And I've been really enamored with the Tilda Magnolia stamps of late. I always love my fairies and my mermaids still, as you will see in future projects. But Tilda Magnolias, and I'm in love with pink and greens and blues and all that good stuff. It's something I didn't play with a lot, and now um, I'm just getting my little hands and feet wet. I'm just like taking off with it. So one of the ladies, I had actually a few more than a few people respond. A couple. It's just more than I could swap with because, I'm still taking into consideration that I am a DT for glitz and more and diamond dice, and I have projects to do too. But I was really touched and pleased with the response, and so this is one of the projects that I did. So first I made this individual, and I don't want to say who this is going to because I kind of want it to be a surprise, even though I am showing a video. Hopefully this person will receive their pocket letter before I post the video, but if not, they won't know who they are because I have several Tilda Magnolia, um, several friends that I'll be so, and they're each going to be different, so no one knows what the other one's going to be getting until they got it. I hope that made sense. Anyways, I decided to create a card. And this card, I actually made it my own measurements. This one measures 4.5 by 3.5. And the reason I made it this size was so that it would fit into my pocket letter envelope, which I did create. And of course, it doesn't look extremely pretty right now because it's kind of warped because I was measuring it for my pocket letter. But I am going to jazz this baby all up. It will be super pretty. And hence why I was making the card, because I wanted to make the card for the pocket letter. And I wanted it to fit. So let's get to the pocket letters. Oh, yes. I was going to say this before, but I did not make this into my diamond dies DT project for the week, only because I have a lot of Tilda Magnolia dies that and stamps that I had also incorporated with this, and it is my own little personal project. However, I do have many diamond dies that I used on my project. You know how I am, guys. I love my diamond dies. I use them on everything. So I will have a link to the Diamond Die store in my description box. And if you do so decide to go on over and take a little peek at all these amazing dies, please consider using my coupon code Thanks Laura so that you can receive an additional 10% off your total order. And also remember, all orders over $35 ship for free. So, in saying this, like I told you, I used my Tilda Magnolia papers. I used a few Tilda Magnolia stamps as well. Actually, I used one. The other ones were die cuts. Yes, they were. So, on the top here is About Me, which is this little pocket right here. And I'm not sure if you can see the peacock. I distressed it with all kinds of Tim Holtz Distress inks. And then I just have those stickers that say About Me. Now this here is a Spellbinders die. And then on top of that, I have the Tilda Magnolia peacock. And, oh, Suki, somebody touched my wand. Oh, somebody gonna get it. Oh, here she is. I added some little pearls, as you can see here, and I distressed all the edges. And here's where I'll write a little something about me. And I do have several of these peacock die cuts from my Tilda Magnolia doohickey die. Since it is about the Magnolia swap here, I put some extra sets of those dies. And then in this little pocket here, as you can see, I used one of my Diamond Dies word dies. It says love. I also used my Diamond Dies little mini butterflies and their little sugar plum and mini must-haves rosette die. And then I have little flatback pearls all inside there. I also used my Martha Stewart punch. I don't know if you can see on the little butterfly, guys, I have these tiny little flower rhinestone gems, and that's also one of my diamond dies. This die right here, this is the new die that I just picked up not too long ago. That's from Spellbinders, and it's called the Locket, and it's a Delights. And then here is my little Tilda Magnolia image, which I did color with my Pro markers. Have a little bling on her headband, as well as her little bow on her waist. On this pocket here, again, some more die cut words, blessings of joy, and I have that out in gold paper. More Tilda Magnolia papers. Here I have a little gingham ribbon that I tied up in a little bow. I have a little flower and a little heart, and I have a little pearl here. And this one is from Law and Form, and this one I believe is Dynamics. Then I have a little bling here. And both of these pockets have some goodies. On this pocket I have some trim, and on this pocket I have some more bling trim. Here I created this little tag, and I used my Tilda Magnolia Country Escapes 12 by 12 paper pad to fussy cut this little sheep, as well as cutting out some tags out of that paper. And I cut out several tags from my doohickey dies, and I just tied it up with this ribbon for this pocket. And then on the bottom here, don't know if you can see that, but that is the Diamond Dies Aster Flower and Sugar Plum Flower set. And I just added some sprays. And then this little punch here, this is my favorite little branch punch by Martha Stewart. I add that as fillers to all my little flower projects. I just love adding it. I am so sorry I did not see this glue string until now. I'm trying to remove it while I'm camera. Nice. And then I have this little reinforcer here from another tag that I added on there. And then I have this little border here that's also Martha Stewart border punch. And I just cut out a different piece of paper there, and also for this little tag sign that I have here. On the outside, as you can see, I have this little gold flower, and this is one of my tricot flowers that I picked up a while back. Then here is where my little letter is going to go, and again, another Tilda Magnolia doohickey die that I have in my stash. It's the one with the little swirly hearts. To that, I added some more diamond dye flowers, some sprays, and I have some little letters. These are lawn fawn. I stamped that out with lawn fawn, and then I fussy cut, added some of those stickers. I added some lace, and some fillers. And that's where my letter's going to go. And then over here, again, fussy cutting from the Tilda Magnolia paper pad. I took one of the buttons card. It says sweet little buttons. Well, it says sweet buttons, not sweet little buttons. And these buttons I put on with foam squares. So she can actually use these, just peel them off and use them on some projects. I try to get colors that I felt were good for the Tilda Magnolias papers. And I also put some, what did I put in this pocket? Oh, some bling. And then in this pocket, the sweets is where she's going to get a sweet little treat. And here I put some of this beautiful trim. And this trim, my dear sweet friend Jackie sent this to me a while ago. This trim I've been hoarding like for 3 years now. I finally used it. I did use it on some other projects, actually. This is what's left of it. And it's pink and gold, so I thought it went real well with the paper. And then this is one of my diamond dies oval, scalloped oval die. And a little fussy cut that I did with the sweets. And then here I have where I keep my little tea, and I am going to send her a tea bag. And then I have my little diamond dice teapot that I fussy cut. That I cut out of pink cardstock, and I distressed with worn lipstick, Tim Holtz Distress inks. And then I have this diamond dies word die that says smile that I added some bling, and I have this gold heart and white lace, and I had a little piece of that left, and I just put it on that card. Something else that has been in my stash forever. And then here I fussy cut this little card out of, again, the Country Escapes Tilda Magnolia papers. And I added some, they call it ochre, but I call it beige lace. And I added a little charm. And here are my diamond dies, vintage button dies. I chose the little hearts. And then I added a little flower and a little bow resin. And then here I have some of this beautiful Venice trim lace that I put here on the bottom as well. And then on the back of those packets, as you can see, I have some more diamond dies, die cut teapots, plus the tea that I'm sending this person. I have a little chocolate, and then I have some sequins. And my little peacocks all fell out. As you can see, I cut out some peacocks in the pattern papers, as well as some pink and white and blue cardstock. That's going to go right in there. Yeah, so I have all the pockets. I try to put some stuff in the front and some stuff in the back in certain pockets. Other pockets, I just left them so that it can be used for projects if that person wanted to. Like this one. I really made this as an ATC for them to have. So that is my card and pocket letter. And I have to get this sweet little package in the mail. So I'm going to talk to you guys very soon. Like I said, I am going to have a link to the Diamond Die store in my description box. Don't forget my coupon code, thanks Laura, in case you want to make any purchases of any of these amazing dies that I did use. Especially that teapot die. Oh, especially with these pocket letters, they work perfectly. So, guys, that's all I have to share for now. I'm not too sure when this will be loaded because, like I said, I have to try to get this in the mail and have this person get their package. So, I'm not sure. I will talk to you all very soon, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye for now.